Hello, Spectrum here. All right, so we've gone through all the labor settings, and now let's go into the warehouse. Now, the warehouse has a slight issue right now, and it will be fixed in the next couple of days. So if you're seeing this in the future, you won't have this problem. But set all reserve to enter value, set all prices to enter value. It's just an alignment issue when screen size change. So if you're looking at this and you have an issue with it, it'll be fixed later. Okay, so and the warehouse is tied to three things. It's tied to the planet settings, where we have everybody trading post access, team trading post access. Now we have ally and we have friend. Currently, these two are actually these four are not being used. Two for the trading post and two for the shipyard. These are not being used, and I need to get these hidden. But for right now, ignore these. If you come in, you see them. We're going to look at everybody, which is basically public. Everybody in the game can visit your trading post. Everybody on the team can visit your trading post. Since we're here, everybody can use your shipyard. Please note, if everybody can use your shipyard, they can get things from your planet. And we're going to talk about that in just a minute using the get input. Most likely you will not turn this one on. Okay, in most cases, do not turn on the shipyard unless you have a friend that's coming to use your shipyards. You want to let him use to be able to build a bigger ship or repair a ship or something like that. Turn it back off so that everybody doesn't have public access. Team access are these only the people that are on your team. And we haven't talked about that yet. We'll talk about it in a future video, so look for the team video if you want to see how these two tie together. Okay. All right, so let's go back to the warehouse. Over here, you have the actual item itself, and sorry it's turning black. That is another issue that we just found. And the type, it is a consumer good, for example. I have 0 in stock. I have a reserve of 0, and the price is 2. Now, team pricing is always 0. Anyone that is on your team or yourself, when you go to a planet, you pick up and deliver things for free. It's a carryover for a lot of the players that have played in the past, and that is what that is for. Now you'll notice here we have a reserve value. So I have 1,000 troops and I have a reserve of 555. So team members, anyone other than the owner, it takes the stock amount minus the reserve, and that is what is available to that person. So the owner can tap into the full 1,000 troops. Anyone else, I'm going to make this 500 just to make it easy and not hurt my brain. 1,000 troops, so they'll only see that 500 are available. The price of 2 is only if it's open to the public. All right, so this price is only the public price. All right, and we'll be making more use of this in the future, and then we'll change the warehouse video in the future when we actually make more things. One of the goals that we have is to add technology so that you can produce more things. Right now, the goal is, this is very simple, very straightforward, so let's not clutter it. So today, this is what we have for things that can be produced by a planet. Okay, so down here I can say set reserve to 0. You'll notice here all my reserves went to 0. Set all reserves to max. You can see that it is basically 1 billion of everything on that planet. I can type a reserve of 500 and then set reserve to. Here again, this needs to be moved over here. We'll fix it later. All right, and so that set all my reserved. And then we have another button here that says all reserved to current stock. So if you want to make sure that your stock values don't go down. Now, why would you do this? Okay, spies. Someone on another team or a trader on your team, which, hey, it's happened in the past. Okay, we've got a lot of experience with this game. So traders on your team will come along and tell everybody, hey, he's got 1,000 fighters over here. This is a good planet. So he'll tell your enemies, and they'll come in and swoop and take that away. So you have to be very careful of spies on your team. There's some great spies in the past that have really good reputations over the years of not letting people know that they're spies, but a lot of us did know, so that kind of makes it fun. Okay, so in most cases, I would leave a reserve of fighters and a reserve of troops to defend your base. And I would only lower those unless if someone was coming and needed those to defend a planet to take them off of mine. So in most cases, I would not have fighters and troops available for even teammates at this point. But hey, that's up to you and your trust level. So if it's better than mine, good luck. So that's how the warehouse is set. And then we're going to take a look at the other set of, actually, let's just do it now. Planet settings, immigration. This allows people to immigrate to your planet. Birth rates on planets are very, very low. So these are immigrants that are coming in. And currently, SOL does not affect that, but it may in the very near future, so maybe expect that. Troop levels, this is how many troops you want on the planet. And then radio channel, that goes down here to the radio. We haven't talked about the radio yet, but this is the radio channel that this planet will scream on if someone attacks your planet. And we'll go into more of that later, okay? All right, that is it.